Here's how to make a Yeat Type Beat on FL Studio. Today, we're going to be making a Come and Go style track. Let's jump straight in. We're going to start by going into our piano roll by pressing this button up here. We're then going to load up the channel rack by pressing this button, and we're going to add our first plugin. You can press this plus button, you can see all the plugins that you can use. I'm going to be using Serum for this first sound. Here's the patch that I've made. It's very, very simple. It's literally just one saw wave and a low pass filter that's modulated by this LFO. For the pattern I've created, we're going to be using these root notes here, which is very common for Yeat tracks. To see what notes we can use in our scale, we're going to go up here, go to view, go down to scale highlighting, and we're going to select the minor mode and any root note. I'm using C sharp. Now we can see exactly what notes are in our scale because they're highlighted in a lighter tone. For the tempo, we're going to change this to 140-ish beats per minute. Here's the pattern that I've got. Pretty simple. We now want to layer this with other sounds. So we're going to left click and press Control and drag over this whole section and press Control and C to copy these root notes. We're then going to scroll up here to change patterns, and then we're going to go into our channel rack to add a new sound. Here I've loaded up a Grain X4. This is a super important technique. We're going to be using the gated stutter pad preset, which is a multi-sample inside of Grain X4, which utilizes this morph mode, which is a really cool piece of functionality where it uses an LFO to modulate between which sample is playing at what time. If we then right click on this and click piano roll, we can then press Control and V to paste our notes in. Now that we've got our root notes, we can simply copy and paste these again and shift these up 7 notes, which will always give us power chords. Power chords are essential for that Yeat type of sound. Here's how this pattern sounds. Doesn't sound too full, but it's super important for sitting in the background of the beat. Then finally, we're going to go to our next pattern, and we're going to copy these exact chords in again, but we've duplicated these twice, where one group of chords sits an octave above the other. For the sound we're using here, we're going to be taking another pad. This is a great preset to use because Yeat uses a ton of orchestral sounds in his tracks, specifically on Come and Go as well. And now for the last sound, we want to add a lead pattern. For this, I use Serum. It's a really simple preset. We just got to make sure that monophonic mode is on and that we increase the portamento time or the glide time. So it sounds like this. And it's super important to use notes that are one semitone apart and obviously are in the scale because this creates a lot of tension. And then finally, we're going to copy the bass notes of our chords and take any bass preset. I've used a Moog bass preset. There's a ton of these inside of Grain X4, and here's how this sounds. You'll notice there's not too much bass in it. That's because if we go to the channel rack, we can send this to a mixer track where I've added an EQ to remove these bass frequencies. That's simply because we're going to be adding an 808 bass line later, and I don't want these frequencies to clash and make the mix sound muddy. So now let's move on to our 808 pattern. Again, this just copies the root notes of the chords. And we're going to be using a spins 808, but you can use any sounds you want to use. For all of the drum sounds in this beat, I've used my Listen Up drum kit, which is linked in the description of this video, alongside Grain X4 if you want to check that out. It's currently 70% off. Now that the 808's down, let's add a hi-hat pattern in. We want to add a few different rolls, so we'll need to change the snap to grid up here to a smaller increment so that we can add more notes in. We then have this snare which sits on the 3rd and 7th beat and also has an accent note in between. And finally, this open hat. I lied, we added another open hat as well. And altogether, here's how the drums sound. Now, if we go to our mixer track, we can add a soft clipper to the master track, which adds that distorted punchy sound, which is used in every single trap beat. Well, maybe not everyone, but like 99% of trap beats. Then we can press this keyboard button here, we can see all of our patterns, and we can start left click and dragging these into the playlist. For the structure, we want to begin the track with just a few of the melodic instruments. We don't want the drums to come in until slightly later. This right here is the structure that I've got, but you can mess around with these. You can also cut out small parts of the drums, which adds a cool paused effect, and here's how our final beat will sound. By the way, if you want access to Grain X4, which is currently 70% off, then make sure to check out the link in the description. It has over 400 presets, and I use it for almost every sound in my beats.